To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Mary, hi Dwayne. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi, hello. Hi Katika. Hello everyone. Hi Eagle. Hi Hot Sun. Welcome. Hi Jennifer. Hi Philia. Hi Blue. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Sean. I thought I'd come on tonight since I wasn't able to last night. The computer had other plans. Hi Viviani. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Sean. I'll switch the screens and get started. There we go. For Jennifer, what are Dion's thoughts, and will Dion reach out? Let's see. What are Dion's thoughts towards Jennifer? What are Dion's thoughts towards Jennifer right now? Ooh. Will Dion reach out to Jennifer? Will Dion reach out to Jennifer? I feel like he will reach out. I feel like he will, because I feel like he still has romantic feelings towards you. I feel like he's been stuck reminiscing about the memories of the two of you from the past. Like, the two of you have shared together already. I feel like they're kind of like probably weighing their options of what is the fair best thing to do moving forward. And then there's the Ace of Pentacles and the Light. So I don't know if they're thinking of like having a renewed beginning with you or renewed energy with you. Let's see, what is going on with Dion's thoughts? What are their thoughts? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the difficult decision was. I was kind of like thinking there was a difficult decision that they're trying to face with the Justice card here. So I don't know if they're trying to do what is fair or what is right. I'm not sure. But they do seem to have a lot of feelings for you. So I feel like this time that they're not in touch with you is them contemplating what is really truly in their heart and what their true intuition is telling them about how to move forward with this. The Two of Swords, yeah, trying to make that decision of what's the best thing to do for them. Weighing all options. I don't know if they're dealing with something from the past as well that's maybe causing them some confusion about how to move forward. But that is what I got. So I feel like they will reach out to you though. You're welcome, Jennifer. Hot Sun! What are D's feelings and intentions and next actions towards Hot Sun right now? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are D's feelings and intentions and next actions towards Hot Sun right now? Woo! Hot Sun! There you are! Right? What is going on with D's feelings, intentions, and next actions towards Hot Sun? Ooh. This came out. I'm not sure which way it was supposed to be, but I feel like it was supposed to be light. So for the Sun, I feel like D is feeling very positive with their feelings, intentions, and next actions, whatever that is for them. I feel like they're feeling optimistic, maybe some renewed energy as well trying to come through. But I don't know why they're delaying. I feel like they're delaying because there's something that's stuck in their mind that they can't get past for whatever reason. That's slowing their growth with their intentions and next actions. With the Ace of Pentacles, I just feel like, I don't know if they're feeling like they don't have enough money to go out right now, or if they're tied up in their work, or whatever's going on with that, because I feel like there's a lot of stress coming through. The Hierophant as well. Like, I feel like they're kind of tired of the same old, so some of that is kind of lingering in their energy as well. But there seems to be some romance and passion still between the two of you, right? The Ace of Wands. What does Hot Sun need to know about this energy? What does Hot Sun need to know about this energy? Queen of Cups. So I feel like they do see you as a Queen of Cups, right? They have this love and compassion, nurturing energy that you have. I feel like they love that about you. The Seven of Wands is in the dark. Don't know if they're just ready to give up and feeling overwhelmed by whatever's going on between the two of you. But there seems to be good positive energy. Maybe they're just struggling with what to spark up for their next actions towards you, and that's what's causing some delays. Overall, it seems good, besides the stressing and the worrying and being a little defensive, maybe. But that is what I got. I feel like they're struggling with making that decision on what the next actions are. Their intention seems to be good, though. You're welcome. Thank you so much, P, for your donation. Thank you so much. Don't forget to write your question, P, and Moonbeam will put you up next. Hello. Let's see for hello. What does hello need to know right now? What signs have I been missing that my spirit team wants to send hello? Let's see. What sign is hello missing that our spirit team wants you to know? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does hello spirit team want her to know about missing any signs? Is there any signs that hello is missing from her spirit team? What sign should hello be looking for? There's some pretty positive energy going on here, right? The Fool is in the light. I feel this energy of your spirit team, like, look for signs for new opportunities. You know, don't hesitate, just jump on it, take that leap of faith. Yeah, so I feel like if you see any signs about starting something new or thinking about something new, I feel like they're directing you in that light. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so luck, timing, and destiny is on your side. I feel like they're trying to indicate to you as well that like 2026 is your year, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune is year 10, so card 10 here. I just feel the sense of you taking a chance for any opportunity that comes your way. Be optimistic and don't be afraid to take chances or a leap of faith. For the Empress in the Dark, I feel like um focus on things that like keep you grounded, reconnect with nature again, and figure out what could be holding you back, what kind of creative blocks you may be having, or what's causing you to overthink, and try to figure out some of that. You have the Five of Cups and Light too, so I feel like there's this energy of letting go, not focus on what was, but what could be with new opportunities. You know, even though it's slow and steady, but sometimes slow and steady is the way to go. Yeah, yeah. Taking time for yourself seems to be important for you to contemplate and releasing anything from the past and move forward. Um, seems to be coming through, but that is what I got. Hey, hello, well, Richard and P date casually. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give P a message? Will P and Richard be dating casually? Will P and Richard be dating casually? I feel like if the two of you can work it out in both of your schedules, I feel like it's a possibility. I just feel like there's a little bit of a mess in between, right? I feel like Richard really values your independence and their independence, and I feel like that makes the both of you very strong people, right? Because I feel the sense of having or waiting for that free time to connect and go and be together to connect to see if casual dating is a thing for the two of you. So I feel like there's an imbalance going on between the two of your energies, especially regarding free time seems to be a thing. The Queen of Cups is in the dark too, so I feel like it's kind of a sensitive subject to talk about or how to connect in that area. The Magician is in the dark too, so it's kind of how to make that magic happen with everything going on. But I feel like if the opportunity presented itself, that Richard would be the one to initiate it, right? The Page of Cups is in the light, so it would be him to express that emotion towards you to see if there's something the two of you can work out to have that date kind of thing. Yeah, it seems like a time issue, just with the, weighing the scales kind of thing. Yeah, but I feel like, between work and the heart, it seems to be a mess in between to figure out. um, yeah, but I feel like, there's something there for sure. Kritika, love and career. Let's see. Love and career. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Kritika a message? What's Kritika need to know about love and career right now? You have the Two of Pentacles in the light, so I feel it's kind of like, what do you have juggling around? So I don't know if it's like juggling around the love life and career life, like putting all your focus and energy into your career, but then trying to balance the same energy to finding love and working on love and that sort of thing. The Two of Pentacles is in the light. So yeah, juggling things around, how to open up your heart. What's going on here with the Page of Cups in the dark? What's going on with the Page of Cups in the dark? The Eight of Wands, there may be some fast-paced changes coming through that may help open up the heart. Maybe it's a matter of releasing any negativity that's going on in your mind as well. I don't know if there's still some heart healing that needs to be done, or I feel like there's been some heart healing, right? The Three of Swords is in the dark, so the healing has been in progress, has been going on. But I feel like there's going to be some positive changes in your life or positive changes in your energy for sure. I just feel like there's this energy of um figuring out what's the next steps, right? I don't know if it's like figuring out the work schedule with having that free time to look for love, find love, and that sort of thing. You know, I never really noticed it before, but there's a little surfer there. I've had this deck for a long time, and I just realized that there's a little surfer there. So I feel like there's a brand new love that's wanting to emerge that you may not have realized that's coming through for you as well. And I don't know if that's this Knight of Wands here. Who is this Knight of Wands towards Kritika? How is this Knight of Wands? Who is this Knight of Wands for Kritika? Let's see. Yeah, I feel like they may be soul searching, like just wandering off, looking for to pursue love and romance, right? I feel that. I feel them being lively in their energy, like a warm-hearted, very flirty, looking for their queen to have some sort of potential growth with, right? The King of Pentacles, like the one who has it all, right? The home, the money, the family kind of scenario. Just sit back, drinking wine. Yeah, and I feel like the universe is blessing it too. I feel like you're gonna be finding a new person in the most unexpected ways. Coming for you soon. Does seem like you are on the right road with healing. Nine of Swords is in the dark. You're right. I'm in the lights, so I mean, Nine of Swords in the dark is where you want it to be, right? It means that you are rising above. Things are healing. Things are moving along. This new person is coming for you. That is what I got. Oh, I forgot career. It was all about love. Sorry about the love about the career, but I feel like the love energy wanted to push through the career energy there. For Sean. In preparation for an event I have next week, I am hoping to set myself up for the best. How will my preparation go? Will the event move smoothly and reach my monetary goal? Let's see. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? How will preparing for her week go? What does Sean need to know about preparing for her week? Oh, seems like there's going to be some challenges, some emotional challenges with preparing for next week. How can Sean set herself up for the best? How can Sean set herself up for success? Move forward, maybe distance yourself from anyone who distracts you or any social devices that distract you. Because I feel like it's kind of like being very self-disciplined, right? The King of Swords is that self-disciplined person who, is very strict with themselves, very serious, raises their standards for themselves, moving past anything that is not needed right now. But to prepare for next week, it seems to be the Five of Cups. Figuring out what emotions you're struggling with may help. You have the Two of Wands too, so figuring out which path of what's most important, what's priority for you to tackle that week that will require your attention. The King of Cups. I feel like not allowing other people to distract you or pull you away from what you're trying to accomplish. So I feel like it's like removing some sort of distractions seems to be what's coming through. How will the preparations go? How will the preparations go? they're gonna go well, right? Yeah. They're gonna go well. Don't overthink things and start hesitating that you should make changes. I feel like that's what's coming through with the death card. Because the death card is like resisting making changes, but I feel like that's what you need to not do. Because you have the King of Cups, so I feel like, it's gonna go well. It's a great move that you're doing. Don't second guess yourself there. Will the event move smoothly? Will the event move smoothly for Sean? There may be some stresses. I don't know if it's just the type of event it is that'll be stressful. But, maybe slow growth, slow moving. There may not be the best communication coming through. But I feel like it's a matter of don't lose faith in it, don't lose hope, Will Sean meet their monetary goal? Will they meet their goal? Will Sean meet their goal? The Hangman. Hangman is yes and no. So I don't know if it all depends on how the project goes, how things are going smoothly, what other energies that could kind of play that could affect this. So yeah, Hangman is neutral. So that's what I got. And like just hang in there and keep doing your best. Philia! I lost my journal book about Eric. I'm so sad. Ooh, that may be a sign on its own, right? If you lost the book, maybe it's a matter that the universe says, hey, it's time. The time between the two of you has completed. Let's see for Philia. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Philia need to know about this energy? What happened to her journal? I'm not really a psychic like that, but I can see what the energy is around it, why it happened, and will I get it back? So let's do that. What is the energy around why Philia lost her journal about Eric? What is the energy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is the energy around Philia? What is the energy around what happened to the book being lost? What happened to the journal being lost about Eric? For some reason, it's like justice was served, so not quite sure what the justice was. If it was just, if it's time to let it go, and it served its purpose, and now it's released, right? The devil in the dark is like released its chains from you, released itself from you. The Three of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like, you know, time to be alone kind of thing, right? When you're not working together, you're not collaborating with other people, you're not connecting with other people, you're alone. I just feel this energy of releasing that friction of whatever it was causing. The moon is in the dark too, so now things are a mystery. Things are left unsaid, maybe, but it's up in the air now. Let's try this. So, what else does Philia need to know about this energy? What else does Philia need to know about the releasing of the journal? Why did this happen? The Seven of Wands is in the light. So I feel like if there's this energy of, I feel like it's kind of like you standing your ground, setting boundaries, and not looking back kind of thing is coming through. The Chariot, I feel like there's an energy around you, like you're at a pause. But I feel like this may open doors for new communication. So maybe now that this has been released or lost, it'll give you time and energy to make new connections, have new conversations with the new people. There's another one. Eric's current energies. What is Eric's current energy towards Philia? What is Eric's current energy towards Philia? Let's see, what is Eric's current energy towards Philia? See, I feel like now that you released yourself from the book, the journal, he's now free to mingle with other people. I don't know. Or maybe because you released the journal, that it makes him free to communicate with you again. Because the Five of Swords, Five of Swords is, um, yeah, winning at all costs. So I don't know if this. I'm not quite sure what that is. Why is the Five of Swords here? Why is the Five of Swords here? I feel like even if Eric came back towards you right now, it would cause a conflict between the two of you, because I feel like the energy has released and the two of you are no longer spiritually connected anymore. But I feel like if he tried to come towards you or talk to you, because now he realizes you're the Empress and wants to connect with you with the Three of Cups, like ask you out on a date or whatever, I feel like it would cause a conflict. The Page of Swords is in the dark. Page of Swords in the dark is kind of, being inconsistent, promising you a date or something and then not following through because there's not enough positive energy there to reinforce it, kind of thing. But that is what I got. Yeah. The Two of Cups is in the dark, so it's kind of like the two of you are not spiritually connected anymore. It is what I got. Pretty in Pink. What are Jay's thoughts and feelings towards Pretty in Pink currently? What are Jay's thoughts and feelings towards Pretty in Pink currently? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Jay's thoughts and feelings towards Pretty in Pink currently? Ooh, apparently there's a lot of things going on there. But we'll only take the ones that are face up. Oh yeah, so there's that. um Is there another female involved? Is there another female involved with Jay? The Ace of Wands is yes. You have 3 aces, so 111. New beginnings for you. We'll see what this is about because this is about Jay's thoughts and feelings towards you. So new ideas, new possibilities with you. Wants to be charming and romantic towards you, it seems. Wants to figure out what his next moves are towards you. But is there another female involved? Yes. Is he beginning another relationship with the female? I would say yes, because it's the Ace of Wands, wanting to be romantic. Just open my window. Excuse me. Let's see. What else does Pretty Pink need to know about this? Well, you have all the aces. Excuse me. I don't know what to tell you about that, but you have the Ten of Swords. And the, excuse me, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like he wants to take action towards you. Does have romantic feelings towards you. But, like, the Lovers was in the dark. But he wants to do other females as well, it seems. That is what I got. I feel like his thoughts right now is just to be romantic, just to be flirty. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Hi, Mary. Can elaborate on the next journey for Mary? Something is coming and Mary needs answers. Let's see. For Mary. For any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, fae that want to come and give Mary a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, fae that want to come and give Mary a message? What does Mary need to know right now? What does Mary need to know right now? What is next? What is next for Mary's journey? You have the Lovers in the dark. I don't feel a negative energy coming through with these cards in the dark. I just feel like there's going to be some delays, like things are going to be moving slowly for this new journey. I feel like there's this energy of figuring out what is next. Because I feel it's like kind of like focusing on your choices, which ones you can detach yourself from, which ones are only going to cause trouble, and which ones are going to help you move forward with good reason. And I feel like you're at a crossroads at this new journey for you of who are you taking with you in this new journey and who are you going to leave behind and distance yourself from, who are not supporting you, who are not there for you, who, just create drama or negativity in your life rather than support you and guide you with your new path. Because I feel like a new path really does want to emerge with the Ace of Cups. And when the Ace of Cups is in the dark, it's more about self-love and what you're going to do for yourself rather than bringing in love energy from someone else. I also feel like with the Six of Pentacles in the dark, it's not a matter of finding that give and take. It's kind of like you're done giving. Now it's time for you to start taking for yourself and focusing on your own self-healing journey. Not necessarily healing, but just focusing on yourself and your growth and where you want to move forward with. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Um, Sorry about that, Mary. Let's just clarify on what this all means for you. Can we get Mary some answers? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mary some answers? Seems like a new romantic relationship may even be coming for you. I don't know if you're in a relationship now or not, or if it's just the next stage of your relationship. But for the Four of Pentacles too, like just being able to connect with yourself and that sort of energy. For the Four of Pentacles and the Light too, I just feel like there's this energy of focusing on the things that you can control, things that are within your comfort zone where you feel at peace. And yeah, finding some soulmate connection too. You have the Two of Swords in the dark. So I feel like it's kind of breaking some sort of cycle, but also like learning some truths about things. What is going on with the Seven of Swords in the dark? Yeah, so I don't know if something's happened in your past, you're gonna have that aha moment and it's gonna come clear to you and give you some sort of sense of realization or clarity of this truth being exposed. But yeah, you are going through a new journey. I feel like you're going to unravel a lot of things that you didn't realize before, and that may give you some sort of growth or things to go by of knowing which direction you're going in towards. Blue. What is the energy between Blue and William? What is the energy between Blue and William? What is Blue's energy? What is William's energy? What is the energy between Blue and William? What is Blue's energy towards Jackson? Excuse me. Excuse me. With your energy with the Queen of Wands, I feel like there's a little bit of, I don't know if it's a little bit of your guards are up when it comes to William, like not sure how much you can trust them, even though, you know, you love them both. Yeah. Because I feel like William, he's more of a free spirit kind of thing, you know, like doesn't really have any clear direction of where this love is flowing. Maybe a little bit possessive of everyone that he feels like he loves, kind of thing. Where I feel like you're not as possessive, you're a little bit more going where your heart is flowing, kind of thing. And then for Jackson seems to have a lot of love, a lot of passion towards you with the Ace of Wands here. Where you're a little bit thinking about it, you know, his love is handed towards you, but I don't know if I want to reach up and grab it or if I want to grab onto Williams. So I feel like you're really torn about it. Where Jackson seems to be open for it, where you seem to be a little bit tied back. Let's see. What does Blue need to know about William's love? You know, there's 7 of Pentacles here, so I feel like it would take a lot more growth to see any results between the two of you. The 6 of Pentacles seems to be like there's a pretty decent balance between the two of you of give and take. The Empress seems to be a good energy as well. What is the love energy between Jackson and Blue? What's the energy between Jackson and Blue? I mean, William seems hot, fiery, passionate, romantically, you know, interested in you. Knight of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like, you know, they feel like they are being pressured to do better to win you over. The High Priestess, I feel like they have good intentions towards you. They have good instincts when they think about you. They feel like you are a good person. And that is what I got. Yeah. That is what I got. Hi. Dwayne, will things work out between Dwayne and Kimberly? Ooh, who's Kimberly? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will things work out between Dwayne and Kimberly? Will things work out between Dwayne and Kimberly? I would say yes. Yes. But she does seem to be the Queen of Wands. So I feel like Kimberly is going to keep you on your toes. There's not going to be any, you know, you may be held on a short leash there. But I feel like the universe is blessing this connection, right? The star energy here is so I feel like you have a lot of the universe's blessings. The Knight of Wands, love, romance. I feel like Kimberly sees you as her Knight of Wands, someone who has fiery, flirty, playful energy. And there is a Nine of Wands in the dark. So I feel like she has her guards down, so that is good. She's put her guards down there for now, anyways. The Queen of Wands, so that hot, fiery, passionate, romantic energy is there for sure, right? I feel like she's sexy, vibrant, unapologetic for her energy. But I don't know if she is worried about you being with someone else, with the Queen of Cups in the dark here, or what's her issues with this Queen of Cups? What does Dwayne need to know about this Queen of Cups in the dark? Yeah, there's a hermit in the dark as well. So I don't know if she's worried about someone else coming out of the shadows and taking you away. Yeah. Is Kimberly seriously interested in Dwayne? Is Kimberly seriously interested in Dwayne? The Six of Wands, she is, but she has her doubts that you're interested. Because I feel like she thinks that there's someone else. That is what I got, though. So I guess you'll have to prove to her that there won't be anyone else. You're welcome. Eagle! Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae? What does Eagle need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Eagle need to know right now? Let's see. Ooh. There's some energy coming through here, right? That badass success, new beginnings, new growth. What does Eagle need to know about this energy? Yeah, right? The Ace of Pentacles here. That new beginnings, new growth, right? Today's the first day of spring. Happy spring, everybody. The Ace of Pentacles, I feel the sense of a new plan, new expectations, new opportunities coming your way. With the Six of Pentacles, that good beginning, putting yourself out there, that giving, receiving, making money, having some sort of financial growth of some sort, or having that sense of balance with your finances. You have the Page of Wands in the dark, so there may be Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands are both in the dark, so there may be some disappointing or discouraging news coming on. But let's see, what does Eagle need to know about the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles in the dark? Not if you're like waiting to hear from people and two people are not gonna respond to you, but you have the three pages in the dark. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords all in the dark. Why is the Page of Wands in the dark? Why is the Page of Pentacles in the dark? Why is the Page of Swords in the dark? There may be some information coming through that you don't know, right? It's not clear to you. It may be a mystery to be solved, right? Because the moon energy is here. I feel like something may not be as clear as it appears to be. Maybe something that you said no to, but it wasn't what you thought it was. Or maybe something you said yes to and it's not what you thought it was. I don't know how that's playing out for you. But for the Page of Pentacles, because like the Page of Wands is like usually an invitation to something or other that's exciting and fulfilling or whatever. Maybe you just realize that you weren't invited to something. I don't know. Page of Pentacles is usually like good news for a new job or job offer or money coming in, but it's in the dark, so probably not. But there is a King of Swords, so I don't know if the King of Swords is going to offer you something that the Page of Pentacles can't. But you also have the Page of Swords in the dark, so this is usually important news or an insight, but it's in the dark, so it may be not as important or not as insightful as it could be. But it seems like it may resolve some sort of conflict or some sort of challenge that you might have been facing in the past or whatever that is, because I feel like with the Five Wands in the dark, it's kind of like like just blowing off steam or like wanting to quit or something like that, but not quitting or not giving up. And what exactly does Eagle need to know about this energy? King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're better than the Page. King of Pentacles seems to be what's coming through. Oh my god, if another king comes up, then I don't know what to say about that. A knight. Apparently the universe is telling you, Eagle, stop playing it small, like a page. Play it bigger, like a king. Like, be on top of it all. Like, you're doing better. Like, I don't know if this is like a huge promotion for you or what's coming through, but it's like, you gotta do better. You're going to be better. I don't know. That is what I got. There's some sort of spirit really speaking to you guys tonight for some reason. I don't know. There was 4 aces earlier. Now that happened. Koala. Let's see for Koala. The special traits of Koala's future husband. Let's see. This wants to come through. There was a Knight of Wands too, but I shuffled him back in. For Koala, what are Koala's future husband? Who is Koala's future husband? What does Koala need to know about her future husband? There was a King of Wands that did want to come out, so I'm going based on that, right? I feel like your future husband will have that fiery, passionate, romantic energy towards them. There is the Ten of Cups, so I feel like happy home, happy life kind of energy, right? Building a nest together. There is the Hermit here, so I feel like the two of you will have contentment with just being together, like not needing to go out on big extravagant dates or anything, just being together seems to be what's going to light you both up inside, right? You have the Seven of Wands, so I feel like you're both going to stand up for each other, stand firm, against the world kind of thing. I feel like the Eight of Swords is in the dark, so it may give you a sense of freedom, or your future husband may give you a sense of freedom. And I feel like there's going to be a new beginning, a new sense of clarity about where you're going to meet them and when. Let's see. For Koala, when may Koala meet her future husband? When and where may Koala meet her future husband? Apparently at night. Since you have the full moon is on April 1st. And then there's the gibless moon and the first quarter moon. So we're moving towards the last quarter moon. So I guess it'll be some point between the full moon April 1st and the first quarter moon. So that would be more near the end of April. So that is like very soon, right? If we're going based on moon energy. That is what I got though. Koala! Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Diamond Girl a message? I said koala again, right? Diamond Girl, we need Diamond Girl's energy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to come and give Diamond Girl a message? What does Diamond Girl need to know right now? Ooh, you have the Three of Wands in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of you going like on a solo adventure. Not quite sure what that is about. But with the Three of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of luck and progress. I don't know if someone like broke a promise towards you or what's going on with that. And they just failed. They just failed. I don't know if they failed as a partner or a friend or what. But I feel like that's going to cause some sort of solo mission, solo exploration, or I don't know what that is for you. But if with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like it's a matter of you being more possessive of your own energy. Like you going on a shopping spree or just focusing on something that brings you joy kind of thing. You have the Four of Cups in the light too. You have 444, right? Angel numbers are keep coming up tonight. Like look at that. So all the fours are like manifesting, right? Oh man, I used to have my angel number chart up, but I don't have it anymore, so I don't memorize them. But if anyone knows what 444 is, tell Diamond Girl. Yeah, I just feel the sense of you contemplating on your dreams and desires and how you're gonna manifest them. The Four of Swords, taking that time for yourself, really pamper yourself. Four of Pentacles here, being possessive of your energy, of where that focus, where your focus goes, your energy flows. So it's kind of like redirecting it in that positive light as well. The Eight of Swords, trying to figure out what exactly is stuck in your mind and how you're going to release yourself from it. Because the only thing that's holding you back is your mind, because you're not actually tied up, right? Let's see. What does Diamond Girl need to know about this? The Page of Pentacles. Maybe getting some good news really soon as well. Seven of Wands. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Getting some good news about either a new job opportunity or some other opportunity. Ten of Cups. And that sense of fulfillment. Making sure your wants are aligned and clear. You feel this energy of fulfillment, alignment coming through. Getting some sort of gifts. I'm not quite sure what that is about. The Seven of Wands is in the light. Yeah, standing firm on your position. and not backing down, right? I feel like it's a matter of defending your position or your reputation and just standing your ground, being assertive, not backing down. And a lot of positive energy seems to be coming your way with this solo mission that you're on right now. But that is what I got. Viviani, love! Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Viviani a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Viviani a message? There's two there, I guess. Oops. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Viviani a message about love? Is there love and romance coming through? I feel like there's something, right? You may be torn between someone from your past and someone new. So I'm not quite sure what's up with that. But I do feel like someone from your past is trying to come through with the Six of Cups here. I don't know what their deal is, but yeah, I also feel like there's this energy of trying to decide what is the best moves forward. Because with the Two of Swords in the dark, I just feel this sense of miscommunication or some sort of confusion about where to find this love or who or what's going on. There is a Ten of Pentacles though. So I don't know if the Ten of Pentacles is related to the Six of Cups energy or if there's someone new coming through. Because I feel like you're going to be torn between the two. You have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like there's maybe someone at your work or somewhere you went to their work, or I don't know how this is going to play out for you. But for the Three of Pentacles in the light, I feel like there's this energy, the two of you really collaborating, you're working together and sharing the same values, the same visions, the same goals, and like having a deep, meaningful conversation that's going to change your perspective of who or where you find love. Even though it may be up in the air right now, things may not be 100% clear. Yeah, the moon came out twice, right? So some sort of mystery to be unraveled there of which way you want to come clear with your thoughts, your expectations. Yeah, juggling the two. Yeah, I feel like I'm juggling two different loves coming in soon. What is the love energy of the past? What is the love energy from the one from the past? The doorway. What is the love energy of the new person trying to come through with the moon? Anticipation. So for the one from the past, it says an opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. Maybe somebody from the past will lead you to a new person, and maybe that's a possibility. Anticipation. Elaborate the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life is coming. So let's see if we get a timeline for Divyani. Can we get a timeline for Divyani? It says tomorrow or the weekend. So tomorrow is the weekend. So I don't know who's going to reach out towards you tomorrow. Bottom of the deck was nighttime. I don't know if it's between tomorrow and next weekend, possibly. But I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of, I don't know. These are just really weird readings tonight. There's angel numbers coming in. There's like timing coming through. I have no idea. That's not me. Danny! Can I get a reading regarding the Pisces man named Lance that I'm currently talking to? What are his current feelings towards Danny? Let's see for Danny. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, and their fae that want to come give Danny a message? Who is this Pisces man named Lance? What are the Pisces Lance's current feelings towards Danny? What is the Pisces Lance's current feelings towards Danny? Happy Friday, Danny, and happy spring. Today's the first day of spring. I'm so excited. I love spring, summer, and fall. I just really, really hate winter. If I could skip winter altogether, I would. Oh my goodness. When I was a child, I got to go to Florida for the winter. I really miss that. I really do miss that. I got a little spoiled there, I guess, and I'm not spoiled anymore. For the especially this time of year, I used to always go in March, and I feel like March is like I don't know, I don't like it. Not here in Canada, anyways. For the magician, I feel like the Pisces is feeling that magic spark. And this is normal for Pisces. Pisces live, they live in a different world than the rest of us, right? They believe a lot of this magic and um this deep connection, kind of connection more than all the other zodiac signs, right? Because I feel like they do feel that magic pull between the two of you. The Four of Cups is in the dark. I mean, this is also Pisces energy with overthinking, overanalyzing, overstressing. If you like them back or not, kind of thing. The Four of Cups energy. Like, thinking about do they not? What do I do? Page of Swords is Danny gonna call me or not? Maybe they're gonna be the one to communicate with you to see where you're at with your thoughts and feelings. Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they're anxiously waiting to hear from you again. Yeah, the Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Sometimes they think the worst because they're Pisces. But yeah, they're weighing their options like, maybe they're writing down their pros and cons lists about Danny. What does Danny need to know about this energy? Yeah, wow, strength, right? Strength, passion. I feel like they can be loyal towards you. Knight of Wands, hoping you take action towards them, or they can take action towards you. Maybe they work a lot and don't know how to make time for it, or they're willing to put in the work if it's needed. But that's what I got. Matthew. Let's see from Matthew. Tasha's current thoughts and feelings from Matthew. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message about Tasha's current thoughts and feelings? What are Tasha's current thoughts and feelings towards Matthew? Ooh, love and romance is coming through, right? Oh my. Love, romance, passion, deep connection. I can feel that. The Ace of Wands, she may be a little bit, he's mine, you can't take him, don't touch him. I don't know, just the Queen of Wands, she seems like a little bit jealous, a little bit ego-driven here. Or maybe has some sort of manipulative charm too, I don't know. But she seems to want to move forward with you, She wants to move towards something that is delightful and romantic and not looking back kind of energy. She may not know what her genuine feelings are, but maybe she's just likes what she sees and that's enough. Ace of Swords, maybe she's not thinking. Maybe she's just sees it, wants it, is gonna take it. No thoughts or feelings about it. What is Tasha's love energy towards Matthew? Dressing up, an opportunity to dress up at party times and fun times ahead. Friendship, ooh, friendship zone. It was going so well. This connection is based on friendship and may never develop into romance. But there is romance, so it's very conflicting energy. Maybe she doesn't realize that it's love and she thinks it's just friendship. But, sometimes Maybe she's not digging deeper into her subconscious mind of what she truly wants and desires. Because I feel like she's like possessive, like doesn't want to share kind of energy. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles in the dark is like frustrated that she hasn't heard from you in a while, kind of thing. Maybe she's frustrated with you. I don't know. I'm hoping since retrograde is over, things can pick up. Yeah, yeah. I feel like she kind of wants the same thing, but maybe has her doubts. Yeah, yeah. I can feel that she doesn't really do well with feelings. Like she doesn't wanna, she doesn't want to know what her thoughts and feelings are. She just wants to let's just go at it, see what happens. But that's what I got. Mars! General reading for Mars. Let's see. You're welcome, Matthew. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mars a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mars a message? What does Mars need to know right now? Ooh, the devil's up to play. The sun is going dark. Ooh, there's some energy here. You have the devil. The devil's out to play. I don't know if it's just a matter of looking forward to some unapologetic pleasures, or if it's kind of like being seduced by some temptations that you're not sure how you feel about. I don't know. You have the sun in the dark too, so I feel like there's some dark clouds hovering over your paradise kind of thing. I don't know if it's blocking some happiness to come through. Yeah, because you have the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. So I don't know if you're struggling with not having enough things to balance or like not enough things to bring you balance. The Tower energy here, I just feel like some quick unexpected change is going to come through. So I don't know if something's going to end quickly and suddenly and unexpectedly that you weren't prepared for, and being stuck with not knowing what your next moves are. Because you have the Knight of Pentacles too. So I'm not quite sure if this Knight of Pentacles is the one that's ending things with you, or if they're going to be there to rescue you and help you with whatever this Tower energy is. Because I feel like you may end up being dependent on this Knight of Pentacles. What is happening here with the Nine of Pentacles in the dark? What's going on with this Nine of Pentacles in the dark? Yeah, because I just feel like with the Nine of Pentacles in the dark, there's energy of a real struggle with the home work life scenario thing, or work itself, feeling unhappy and being pressured into doing better. But doing better is like too much work, too much responsibilities, too much burdens for you right now. Oh, who is this Knight of Pentacles? Who is this Knight of Pentacles? Oh, the Hierophant is in the light, so just keep doing what you traditionally do. You may have to move forward in a positive light with leaving some things left behind or leaving some things unresolved, and just adopt a new plan or figure out a new plan on how you're going to move forward. What is this new plan moving forward all about? Queen of Pentacles, kind of like picking up the pieces and figuring out what you need to detach yourself from to move forward. That is what I got. I feel like this universe kind of preparing you for some dramatic, unexpected change in your life. Spiritual love. How will this energetic issue symptoms be resolved? Let's see for spiritual love. Tonight, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. How will this energetic issue symptoms be resolved? There is magicians in the dark. What's with all this negativity? I feel like there's a form of transformation coming, and I feel like you're kind of resisting this transformation for some reason. I don't know if you're resisting this transformation because being fearful of the unknown is too scary, or what's going on with that. Because you have the Three of Cups in the dark too. So I feel like there's been some drama, maybe some third party gossiping going on. I'm not quite sure what that is about either. What's happening here with the magician in the dark? I feel like you have tricks up your sleeve that you haven't been using, or been using in the wrong way or for the wrong reasons. Queen of Pentacles. It's because your sleep issues, honestly, maybe, eh? Yeah, you have the Three of Cups in the dark too, so I feel like, yeah, there's some sort of an energy going on there. For some reason, you have Magician in the dark on the bottom of this deck. Two Magicians in the dark. So the Magicians in the dark is kind of like communication blocks, so maybe some tricks or confusion coming through. Could be the sleep issues. I guess, yeah. You have the Queen of Wands and a Light too, so you know that being sexy, vibrant, fearless, unapologetic person. You have a good confidence going overall, a good ego, right? You have the Three of Wands and a Light. So I feel like you're still open to collaboration, not looking for opportunities, and being able to open up to other people. The Five of Swords is in the dark, so I don't know if there's going to be some sort of issues being resolved. Because I feel the sense of you resolving some sort of conflict, moving on, moving past whatever the issues was, and communicating with someone again. What does love need to know about this energy? What does spiritual love need to know about this energy? I don't know if there's been a work issue in the past and now it's going to suddenly be resolved because you have the Three of Wands in the dark. So I don't know if it was in the dark and there was a conflict with you and this Empress and that's going to somehow be resolved. Or the universe wants it to be resolved. Nine of Pentacles, focusing on your independence. I feel like this is a work situation trying to come through. But that is what I got. Mother because the Empress. Yeah, yeah. Something wants to come through. I feel like there's going to be some sort of fix with this relationship with the Three of Wands and the Empress here, because you know there's being able to share the same views and values again, reconnecting, whatever that is. Focusing on your independence, your work. That's what I got. I mean, Nine of Pentacles could also be like fixing some sort of family issues as well. Not just work. Tiger, hello. What does Tiger need to know right now? What will people think of Tiger? What will people think of the book I'm working on? Ooh, for Tigers, my spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What will people think of the book that Tiger is working on? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What will people think of the book that Tiger is working on right now? There is a magician, so I feel like they're gonna see the talents that you have, right? I feel like they're gonna see all the hard work and efforts you put into your book, because I feel like you're using your full potential. I feel like it's gonna be very resourceful, very inspiring. You have the chariot in the dark, so I know it's just been taking you a long time to get through it, but there's some healing energy that's going to come through from that as well. The Hermit, I feel like people will go on Hermit stage to read your book. I feel like you will get some good feedback with the Page of Cups. People are going to have good feelings about it. Yeah, I don't know if it's a matter of it being a big release, right? The Eight of Swords in the dark is like having that release, no longer being trapped in your mind, or yeah, so it seems like there's going to be a big release on that. What else does Tiger need to know about this? That would be awesome, eh, Tiger? Full-time author would be awesome. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get that release of being able to do that, right? The Queen of Wands, you have that power in your hands for sure. Just need to focus on your determination, your self-control, being self-disciplined, um, that sort of thing, and not worry about the critics, right? There's always critics about everything. Oh man. And now it's not just real critics, like real people critics. Nowadays there's like bots that are critics too. Like my son on his YouTube channel, he got like hundreds of spam messages, comments on his one video from a robot because it all said the same thing. It's just stupid. We have enough of people being critics. We don't need robots being critics too. Let's see. For Lynn, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lynn a message? What are Chuck's current thoughts and feelings about Lynn? What are Chuck's current thoughts and feelings about Lynn? The Temperance is in the dark. Oh, there's a lot of negativity here. Like, what is going on with that? I don't know if there's been a falling out between the two of you or what's going on. The Temperance in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of an imbalance going on or feeling a little bit impatient. I don't know if they feel like things are going too fast and they're scared or what's going on with that. The Three of Swords is in the light, so I feel like I don't know if there's been some realization or some disappointments or what's going on there. Let's clarify. What does Lynn need to know about this energy? This just fell out. I don't know if there's a third party involved. What's going on with those, with all the negativity here? Nine of Pentacles. For the Nine of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of being a little defensive, refusing to compromise energy. So I don't know if they're just not agreeing with you right now or what's happening there. You have the Seven of Wands in the dark too. So I feel like there's this energy of lack of courage and feeling overwhelmed. The King of Wands is also in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of not wanting to commit or having some sort of commitment issues. The King of Wands too, I feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if they're overly confident or have a huge ego and they don't like to be told that they're wrong. Yeah. I feel like their thoughts about you, I feel like they're mad about themselves. I'm not sure if something happened between the two of you, but I feel like Chuck is mad at themselves. Like they are struggling with seeing things from your point of view. And, you know, I feel like they just feel like overwhelmed and just want to give up and just, I'm done. But I feel like they're not really done though. Like, I feel like they're just mad at themselves of how things went. The universe is definitely blessing the two of you together. What is the current thoughts of Chuck towards Lynn? The Knight of Swords is in line. I feel like they still want to take action towards you. I feel like they're mad about themselves. So I don't feel like there's a lot of thoughts or feelings about you coming through. I just feel like they're being very harsh or judging themselves really harshly about something that they just can't overcome for some reason. But that is what I got. I feel like they are gonna come around, come towards you, and take the action that you're expecting. I think in a more positive light. They're just kind of, I don't know, in a mood, it seems, at the current energy. That's what I got. Hey, butterfly! General, yes, general for butterflies. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give butterfly a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give butterfly a message? The Knight of Wands. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give butterfly a message? Ooh, love and romance is coming your way. Ooh, sexy times lies ahead. Oh my goodness, look at that. The Knight of Wands, right? Romance. I can feel that spark, that flirty excitement, wanting to take action, wanting to be a charmer, wearing their heart on their sleeve kind of thing. Love, romance, passion coming your way, a good balance between the two of you. I could feel that, right? I just feel the sense of them being focused on you, being optimistic. The Three of Wands, they have no idea where this is going, but you know, they're up for some sexy times ahead. Oh man. I feel like this person does too, eh? Just yeah, just up for the challenge there, right? And no future plans, just let's go. Right? Ooh, maybe not single for too long though. I don't know how much you love the single life, but this Knight of Wands may think it's just a one night thing, but you know, he may have struggled finding his boat to leave with the Ten of Cups here. I don't know. As long as he doesn't bring his toothbrush, right? I don't know. That's what they say. Lola! Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lola a message? You think Kay is not a good friend? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lola a message? You think Kay is not a good friend for Lola? The Page of Swords. Well, the Page of Swords, she may not be, or Kay may not be 100% honest with you. They may have different intentions than you do. Page of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of being a little, I don't know if they're like, not really lying, but like all talk and no action kind of thing, or like saying they're gonna do things but then they don't follow through. Um, Ten of Cups is in the dark too. So I kind of feel like there's a little bit of a fake. So I don't know if they like to pretend that there's somebody that they're not, or they're trying to force themselves to be someone that they're not, kind of thing, or right? Because the Magician, I feel like they have a lot of tricks up their sleeves, but I feel like they are trying to be honest. But the Magician. with the Page of Swords, you know, it's kind of for the Six of Wands in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of wanting attention without wanting attention. I don't know if they pretend they don't like a lot of attention, but they love a lot of attention at the same time. Because I feel like they make poor choices in their judgment. I don't know if this necessarily means that they're a bad friend or if they're just a little bit lost of who they really are. You know, sometimes, you know, we get stuck in this cycle of not liking who we are and wish we were someone else. I don't know. What is this energy around K? What is this energy around K? I don't know if you've known each other for a long time because the Six of Cups energy here. The Chariot, I feel like your friendship right now is at a pause. The High Priestess, I feel like it's a matter of really trusting, right? Because it says you're not trusting yourself and you're asking if you're overthinking. You know, if you have any suspicions, you have to trust your instincts. You have to trust your intuition that what you suspect is true, right? That's all you have is you trusting yourself. You know, if you don't trust this person, if you feel like something's off, I don't know, you can always talk to them about it, see what's going on, or, you know, figure it out what you want to do with this. But yeah, it seems like there's a little bit of imposter syndrome coming through, or that's what I got. James, if I stay silent, what type of message will Nicole give me once I do hear back? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? If James stays silent, what messages will Nicole give James? Excuse me. She'll give you magic. Right, the magician. So, what type of message will Nicole give me once I do hear back? Well, there's a magician, so that magic spark, right? I feel like she will feel that you're more confident in yourself. The Six of Pentacles, there'll be more of an equal balance between the two of you. She may even apologize towards you with the Five of Cups in the dark. um, yeah. Um, well, there's sexy times that possible offer there. Resisting changes. What does James need to know about this energy? I feel like she's going to be more curious about how you respond to her message. I think with this energy right here, staying silent would be a better for your advantage. Because I feel like if you stay silent, she will see your self control. She will see your confidence in yourself. Right? Because you staying silent is questioning her confidence. Um, Let's see. Why is a fool in the dark here? Why is a fool in the dark? Because I feel like now, if you stay silent, she's like, what's my next move now? Nine of Wands, right? She won't be as resilient. She'll have to figure out what her next moves are. With the silence of the Page of Swords. Yeah, I'd wait it out. Wait it out. Because I feel like she won't be able to wait as long as you probably can. Yeah. You're welcome, James. Alice! Kyle's thoughts, feelings about me, and the future of our connection. Let's see for Kyle. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Kyle's thoughts and feelings about Alice. What are Kyle's thoughts and feelings about Alice and the future of their connection? Why did he not put a heart on Alice's Instagram post? Why did he not heart Alice's Instagram post? I'm guessing he didn't see it or didn't stop at it. Because the Chariots in the dark. The Page of Pentacles. I feel like he enjoys communicating with you with your connection. The Page of Pentacles, right? I feel like they have desires to learn more about you, to connect with you, to communicate with you. I feel like they have good feelings with your mind. I feel like you're both smart and have good conversations, and that sort of thing. Um, for the connection in the future, I'm not sure. There's a little bit of an imbalance between the two of you with the Two of Cups in the dark. I don't know if it's just your energies are mixed matching right now, but you have the Eight of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if it's just a lack of focus towards each other or what's going on here between Alice and Kyle with the Two of Cups in the dark. That wants to come through with this. So I feel like they are really attracted to your mind. That seems to be a strong one, and that's a very powerful attraction as well. For the Ten of Wands, I feel like I don't know if they work really hard or if they're really focused on their work, but I feel like they're taking care of business right now. Not really putting a lot of thought into their future connection with you. But that is what I got, and I feel like they may not have seen it or they didn't stop when they saw it. They just were just scrolling, or because I feel like they do have a lot of work, a lot of things on their plate. Eight of Pentacles, Two in the dark. I feel like, you know, they're struggling with the scattered energy and rushing through their work. Sounds like a snowplow is having a hard time. I don't know if you guys hear that, but a snowplow is going by and having a hard time. For May, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give May a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give May a message? You have the High Priestess in the dark. I feel like there's an energy of, I don't know if it's like a lack of information, that you're struggling with trusting your instincts or trusting yourself to making that decision. I feel like there's something going on that you're not quite sure how you feel about it. With the hangman in the dark too, I feel like there's this energy of not wanting to change or feeling like you can't change something that you wish you could or somebody else wishes you could. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. But I feel like it's leaving you at a crossroads with making a difficult decision between you and someone else. That seems to be a struggle. You have the Emperor and the Light too, so I don't know if this is your energy or someone else's of being confident and successful and focusing on themselves right now. There's a Wheel of Fortune in the dark, so I don't know if it's just bad timing for this connection or what does May need to know about this energy? Yeah, I don't know if there's like a disconnection between the two of you or what. I feel like with the Knight of Cups, somebody wants to come and make amends with you, like come and apologize towards you. I don't know if they're gonna like bring you coffee or like invite you for coffee. I feel like energy as well. What is this energy about for May? I feel like someone wants to come and apologize towards you and make up with you. Um, and like I feel like they want to say like they're sorry, they were wrong. I feel like it's because they have feelings for you, like romantic feelings for you. Maybe they didn't realize that before, but I feel like now they do. I feel like they don't want to leave things unresolved between the two of you. So you know who this person is. They wanted to come and get some closure from you or some clarity from you. That is what I got. Hi, Jay. Love. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? I don't know which way they were supposed to be. Probably like this. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? You have the Knight of Wands in the light and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like with the Knight of Wands in the light, I feel like there's this energy of taking action, pursuing goals. I just feel like there's this warm heart energy coming through of you being motivated or having more energy and being more independent, more self-sufficient in your energy as well. With the Nine of Pentacles and the light, I feel this energy of you achieving some goals or successes and like raising your standards for yourself or making money or just working well. Then there's the Two of Cups. So I don't know if you've broken trust from someone, or someone has broken trust from you. Because I feel like there's an imbalance going on there. Four of Wands. Whatever that imbalance is, you distancing yourself from this person is a success for you, right? Because the Four of Wands is in a light. So I don't know if that was like a life lesson. Like, ooh, can love like resist this person? Can love really let them go? And I feel like whatever that challenge was, you won, right? You won that success. The Eight of Pentacles in the dark too. So even though it may be still of a struggle, I feel like you're gonna just realize that you have a boost of talent you didn't realize you had. You had that sense of transformation that you can just take out whenever you want. Bottom of the deck is a strength card, so I feel like you're gonna have a boost of strength with this. You also have spirit guides supporting you with the Hierophant here, with you trusting your true beliefs, your true values, your true self worth moving forward, right? That is what I got. I feel like you're having a success there. And maybe even accomplished a life lesson as well. Jasmine! Love reading for Jasmine. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does Jasmine need to know in love right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does love need to know right now? What does Jasmine need to know in love right now? What does Jasmine need to know in love right now? Ooh, there's some good energy here, right? The Three of Wands. I feel like you're going to be connecting with someone really soon. I don't know if they're this Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is someone who is very reliable, very devoted, very loving, romantic in their energy, right? I feel like there's someone that will like buy you flowers like on a Tuesday or something. There's the moon here as well, so I feel like um late night walks under the full moon or something is coming through. The full moon is on April 1st. I feel like there's going to be some fast-paced energy between the two of you, right? The Eight of Wands. I just feel the sense of that hot, fiery, romantic energy coming through, that excitement, that action, that I don't know if it's just a matter going to come so fast that you won't trust if this is real or not. With the star energy here, or you're worried that you'll miss this opportunity. What does Jasmine need to know about this energy? What does Jasmine need to know about this love energy coming through? Oh man, don't be overthinking it and overstressing it. The Nine of Pentacles, I feel like there's something there. There's going to be success there. What is this love energy that's coming through for Jasmine? What is this love energy coming through for Jasmine? You're on the right path. They're finding this love. When is this going to happen for Jasmine? When is this going to happen for Jasmine? Sometime in the morning. I don't know which morning it's going to be. On a cloudy night. Ooh, maybe that's what I said, eh? A long evening walk, so it may start at night and end in the morning. On a Saturday. I don't know when, but some Saturday. This is happening. I just want to go out. Jay. Prediction in career and love for the rest of the month. What does Jay need to know in love and career for the rest of the month? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Jay need to know in love and career? For the Seven of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's a lack of growth, a lack of rewards, some frustrations coming through in the career department. Because I just feel like things are moving too slowly and just causing frustrations and I don't know if it's the Five of Pentacles where you feel like it's not enough money, not enough or if there's just been complications at the workplace with the Five of Pentacles. I just feel like there's been some struggles there. Money's tight, maybe. What are the work issues coming through for Jay? Oh man. I feel the energy, just feeling like there's a lack of direction or not quite sure what is going on there or where the things fall. But I do feel like love and romance is coming towards you with the Knight of Swords. Because I feel like they think that you're like the Queen of Swords here. So it's very honest, very clear-minded, very, good at what you do. I thought love was coming your way. These all came through for you in the light when I saw them on the floor. So, someone may fall in love with you suddenly and unexpectedly with the Knight of Swords. I don't know if this is someone who you're going to meet at your work, but it's going to be very positive. The Knight of Pentacles being very devoted towards you. I don't know what's going on with the Seven of Swords. Also be mindful of someone lying towards you or sneaking around. Not quite sure what's up with that. I don't know if they're sneaking around because they're trying to get to know you. Or try to get more information about you. But whatever it is, the stars are blessing it. The universe is blessing it. What exactly does Jay need to know about this? Three of Wands. I feel like you may meet this person at work. I don't know if their work, your work, or whose work it's going to be. When are they going to meet? Is this the current person that Jay is seeing? Is this a current person? Is this a current person that Jay is seeing? The Five of Cups is a no. The Seven of Swords, I feel like, is someone who is like sneaking in the shadows, who may be lying towards you or deceiving you in some sort of way. But it seems like you're going to be meeting a new person. The new person has a lot of love, romantic feelings towards you. I feel like you're going to meet them at work because the Three of Wands there. May not be that work, but it could be just when you don't know which way to go. Who is the Seven of Swords? Who is the Seven of Swords? Let's see. Who is the Seven of Swords? Knight of Wands. I have no idea who the Knight of Wands is. Knight of Wands is someone who has a hot temper sometimes. Very passionate, very confident in themselves, very ambitious. Yeah. Is the Seven of Swords Jay's current person? Is the Seven of Swords Jay's person that they're seeing? That's a yes. The Ten of Cups is a yes card, and it's in the light. That is what I got. Eight of Swords are moving slowly. You know? This moon, they're trying to create some sort of illusions, it seems. I don't know. That is what I got, though. Sure, Jay. Did you want me to ask the card something else? No. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah. I'll see you all on Sunday. Hope you have a great week. Oh, okay. I'll switch back. I'll be back. I wasn't sure if you were still here, Jay. What is the question? Okay, let's see. Who exactly was that Seven of Swords? Who exactly was that Seven of Swords? Who exactly was the Seven of Swords? um, the Ten of Wands is in the light. So the Ten of Wands is someone who takes on too much responsibilities, has a lot of burdens, has a lot of weight on their shoulders, kind of thing. Maybe works too much. I don't know. The Devil is in the dark, so I feel like usually when the Devil's in the dark, they're like releasing this sense of negativity. Yeah, yeah, sometimes it's slow. Um, yeah, the Hierophant too. So I don't know if this is someone who has different beliefs or values or ideas than you do sometimes. But there's a lot of strength, a lot of passion between the two of you, it seems. So I feel like you know who this person is. You have Five of Wands. I don't know if there's been conflicts between the two of you in the past. Whoever this person is. Who exactly is this person coming towards Jay with conflicts? Hi, Pure Heart. The Page of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like sometimes they can be immature, sometimes they just want a lot of attention. I feel like they're trying to heal themselves. The Six of Swords, I feel like they're just kind of like being stuck in this position and they don't know how to get out of it. I don't know. What are they being deceived? What are they lying about? What are they being deceiving about? What are they being deceiving about? The Judgment is in the dark. So I don't know if they're avoiding making a decision or if they're doubting themselves or doubting your love towards them maybe. Um the Emperor not being confident in themselves or feeling like they're lost their self-control. Who is the lovers here? Is the lovers J? The lovers J? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what is going on between the two of you. It seems like it is your current person. So the Ten of Wands, I feel like they feel like there's a lot of weight on them. The Devil's in the dark, so I feel like they're trying to release any toxic energy from them. They may have different ideas or different values than you, but they have a lot of strength, a lot of passion. I don't know if there's been conflicts between the two of you in the past. The Page of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like sometimes they can be a little mature, wanting more attention. But they seem to be going through a healing cycle or trying to heal. They may not always make the best judgment in their choices, or they may be weighing their thoughts where their heart lies. The Six of Swords are kind of like stuck in the same energy. They're not really moving forward. Um, I asked if if the lovers was you, and it said that it was you by the Knight of Cups here. So I feel like they may be questioning how you feel towards them. The Emperor is in the dark too, so I feel like they may not be confident in themselves or questioning if they've lost their self control. And there's Six of Swords, so they're kind of like stuck in the current energy. But that is what I got. I don't know. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't really feel like they're what they're hiding from you. I just feel like they're not just telling you everything. Not quite sure why they feel like they need to not express themselves towards you. That was what I got though. Yeah, I don't know. Got the Wheel of Fortune. That's what I got though. I don't know. There, if you have a question, I could do your question quickly before I leave. I came on late, so I didn't have as much time as usual. Um, yeah, if you have a quick question, I can do it. You're welcome, Sarah. Any messages from Robert's higher self? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is there any messages from Robert's higher self? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is there any messages from Robert's higher self? There's a Ten of Pentacles, so I feel like they are feeling very successful, or their higher self feels like they're being successful with whatever it is that they're doing, because I feel like their higher self is like they need to settle down, or they are settling down. They are being supported, or they're trying to figure out what their true values are. The Page of Pentacles is in the dark, so I don't know if there's a lot of communication between the two of you, or they're just feeling stuck on what their thoughts are, because I just feel like the Page of Pentacles in the dark, that there's this energy of being a little bit scattered in their mind, and feeling they may be lacking in their progress. For the Queen of Swords in the dark, I feel like I'm not sure if this is you or if who they're thinking about with the Queen of Swords. I feel like they feel like the Queen of Swords can sometimes be sensitive, or they worry that the Queen of Swords is exaggerating one way or another. The Nine of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like they very much value their independence, and their alone time, or their rest time, their free time, whatever that is for them. But they feel like they are moving forward in a positive light, overcoming challenges as they come. They do seem to have a lot of love, a lot of romance, a lot of passion. Is he talking to a third party? Is Robert thinking about a third party? Is Robert thinking about a third party? Is Robert thinking about a third party? The Queen of Pentacles is yes. But that is what I got. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you next time. I'll be back on Sunday. Sunday we'll do spring readings. I don't feel like he's choosing to move forward in any direction. He's stuck in his mind. But that's what I got, Sarah. Sarah. Oh man. I wish I could stay longer, but I really gotta go. I have a really early morning tomorrow. Sorry about that, my baby. I know you've had a couple readings, and I know Sarah hasn't had any in a while. But I'll be back on Sunday for more readings. We'll do spring readings on Sunday. I hope you all have a great night, and thank you so much. Oh yeah. Bye everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye everyone. Good night.